what I want to do is show you how to put these opportunity pages together. But I wanted to preface that by knowing that you don't have to join every opportunity to set up this platform. Okay. Start with where you are and go from there. And we will have a list in the marketing guide as to where you should start as a beginner on a small budget, an intermediate marketer with a medium-sized budget, or somebody who has the money to invest in all the programs, and then you would just join them all. Now, some of them are just free anyhow, but others you have to pay to participate to get the benefits of that program. But we have a section for everybody in the marketing guide. And like I said before, if you do not want to participate in any one of the programs on the opportunity pages, just leave that code alone. You can always come back and edit it later. You don't want to delete anything, otherwise the promotional videos at the top of each one of those opportunity pages won't make sense to the viewer, and you don't want to be confusing people. Okay? Now, let's go to these opportunity pages now that I've made that speech. Your opportunity pages are all pretty much constructed the same, and we're going to look at the first page. They all have a banner at the top. They all have a video, and the video explains what is underneath that video and gives them instructions on what to do next. And at the end of each one of these pages is a continue button that takes you to the next page in the sequence, and also a button that will take you to the training area. Now, at the recording of this video, I don't have the training area set up yet, but if you clicked on this, it would take you to our training page. You can see this is all I have put together right now, right? And this is where you would download the marketing system guide when I have it finished, which it will be finished by the time you see this. Okay. So that's how, this system works. Now, in order to put together these opportunity pages, you're going to be doing the same thing you did with your other splash page. In the guide, as we get down to these, it says there are 4 opportunity pages. You will build these in reverse order. The programs are in bold print. In other words, the programs featured on each opportunity pages are bolded, and your affiliate ID goes in the highlighted area. So before you start building these pages, you're going to want to go through our guide, and I just moved up here. You're going to want to go through the guide, decide which programs you're going to promote. You're going to need to go and get your affiliate ID for those programs, make a note of which page they're on, and then come to these templates. Now, the reason we build these in reverse order is because they link together. It just makes it a whole lot easier for you. Okay? So you're going to build page 4 first. Why? Because you're going to need the page address that will show up like down here. Okay? You're going to need this page number to link it to the next page. That makes it a little easier if you build these in reverse order. So, for example, I am going to grab the template for this page. Before I enter it, I am going, to update the affiliate IDs for the programs I want to join. Now, if you'll notice, I'm sorry. Each of the opportunities is highlighted on the page in this code. Okay. It won't, this will not affect how the code renders when you actually use it. But if you come down this page, you're going to see Traffic Ivy is bolded. Right after that bolded area is highlighted where you will put your Traffic Ivy affiliate ID. Traffic Ivy happens to be a ClickBank product. In our user guide, we show you how where to go to get your ClickBank ID for this. Okay. And you will enter your ClickBank ID in the highlighted section. And in this case, you'll be putting in the whole URL address rather than just a number. This I have routed through the All-in-One Profits tracker. So that's why this is different. Yours will say ClickBank ID, whatever, okay? But you want to grab your entire affiliate link for Traffic Ivy and put it in there. Tim and Geo Sound Off is the next highlighted program on this page. If you want to join Tim and Geo Sound Off, you'll join through the banner link on your sponsors page, get your affiliate ID and enter it in right here. And in this case, all you're going to need is your affiliate ID number. But we do encourage you, as I said in the earlier video, to get your entire affiliate URL and save it, because you will need it for the emails that you're going to be sending out. We have pre-written email templates for you to use promoting these programs, and you're going to need your entire affiliate ID to hyperlink in those emails. So the next program on here is WebTalk, and if you scroll down, the next highlighted section is where you're going to put your affiliate ID number for WebTalk. Okay, and that makes it very, very simple for you to create these pages. Now, page number 4 is going to link to page number 3, but we have to create page number 4 first to get the page ID to link it to number 3. So that's why we build these in reverse order. And your link to these opportunity pages will be in your first email. So you're going to want to save these to a document too as you create them. Okay. So all you need to do to build this page is, once you've got this all straightened out, you've decided what opportunities you're going to join, you enter in your corresponding affiliate IDs for each of these programs, and then all you're going to do is copy and paste. And as I mentioned in the earlier video, it helps to have 2 of these user guides. One that you're going to edit, one you're going to keep as a master copy in case you have any problems, so that you can compare the two if there's a problem with your coding. In case you accidentally or inadvertently, let's say I was pasting this number here in here, and I overran this /. That is enough to make that not work. So you have to be very, very careful when you're doing this. But other than that, it's a fairly simple and almost brainless process. So we're going to go back to our splash page here. And we're going to edit this again, because we use the same templates every time to build these pages. Okay. Of course, you're going to be creating a separate new page for each one of these, but they all, when you're dealing with your opportunity pages, with your splash pages, with your thank you page, you're using the same template. Okay. You're always going to be using that picture page, or let me get the official name, the picture squeeze page template for all of those. The only page that's different is your capture page, and then you want to use the empty page template. Okay. So everything here, we can leave this saying Online Empire and so forth. But for this page and these pages, you want to turn this background to black again, and that's 6 zeros. Okay, you don't want a border color showing. You just shut that off. Click no border. Okay. Make sure that you've got your title straightened out here. Put Online Empire in there. When you make those changes, make sure you always update your settings. Okay. Every time you make a change, make sure you do that so that it saves your settings. Now, what we're going to do is go down here to the same headline text area. This is the area that we use for all these types of pages. We're going to click the HTML button. We had the code for that video page in there. We're just going to paste right over this. Of course, you'll be starting with the new page template, the whole 9 yards. But anyway, once you've got this coding done, you just click update. Once you've entered this stuff, fixed all your coding, copy, paste, click update, go back and edit or update the settings, make sure they're saved. And then you're going to view your page to make sure everything came out right. Now, this is page 4. Okay. So now the thing here is you need, and I forgot to do this, and I'm sorry. In this body, to make this show up, we're going to need to change the color back there. We want to leave the outside black, but we need to change the body color. So we're going to get down here to our body background. Okay. Now we can change this to white if we want to do white. If we want to make it like, have a little bit of it, something like that. That should look pretty nice. So we're going to update this, and I'm going to show you what happens. View your splash page. There we go. See, that's a really nice color. It makes everything kind of, really show up on the page and everything's good. The other thing you want to do after you've put in your selected programs is make sure the button links work. Let's say you join WebTalk and you put your affiliate ID in there. You click this. And that should take you to your WebTalk page. I've got a bunch of links up here opening, and I've slowed down my browser. But anyway, it's loading. I know it's right. I know it's there. Okay. There we go. Join WebTalk. Okay, that loaded. So you're good. Now you're going to want to do that for each one of these pages, and that's the boo-boo page. Okay. Now, if you want to make sure this is the safe list traffic system, you can also use an image as a background on these. I've got these other tabs open. I'm going to close these up. But that's a fairly nice color. And if you want to save that color for future pages, you're just going to take it, copy it like this, get down here, and save it to your little notepad. Color code, whatever. Paste that and save it. Now you can also use, as I was about to say, you can use a picture background. Click change picture. It'll put a picture in there instead. And you can use one of these other colored backgrounds like old paper, beige, anything that is light in these. You get a big wide selection of these, okay? You don't want to be doing black or dark blue. You want to look at these. But essentially, and there's also a background for paper that you can use. You don't want anything that's too dark or has a lot of distracting things on it. You want to use something like, say, paper 3, this one, or just paper or paper background, something like this. If you were to update that, I'm going to show you how this works. This shows your background. You would go down, go back to edit the page, update the settings, and then view your splash page to make sure that looks nice. See, you can use a color or you can use like a background image like this. You just want it to be light enough so that everything is plainly visible on this page. Now, I'm going to create one more page just to show you how to link these. Okay, let's get down here. I'm going to go to Splash Pages. I'm going to create another page just to show you for this example. We're going to make this say, we're going to name these opportunity test page. I'm going to put, but it's always a good idea to name your pages as to what those pages do. Okay, common sense. We're going to create this page, and once again, we are going to use our Picture Squeeze page template. We are going to update the template. We're going to then go back to edit the page. Okay. And once again, we want this to be, say, Online Empire. The background color setting, we want to be black. We don't want to have anything going on as far as borders. Click no. Our body background color, we just saved. So we're going to go ahead and get that. We're going to grab that color code because we liked it. Or we can use the same image that we used on the previous page. Either way you want to use this is fine. We're going to paste that color code in there. All right, we're going to update the settings. That way when we enter our code, I mean, it really doesn't matter what order you make these changes, as long as you make sure you've got all your bases covered with those. Now, when we're building these backwards, we do it because these pages link. Page 4 doesn't link to anything. It's the last page. But it does link to page 3, which links to page 2, which links to page 1. And at the end of these pages that link to other pages, you're going to see this little green highlighted area, and that's where you're going to put the ID number for the page that it links to. So I would want to put my page 4 ID in this block. So I would go back, of course, and when I was done making that page, what I should have done is I'll go back to the splash page menu, and all I really need, say this is page 4. Okay, we'll pretend this is page 4. All I would need to link it to page 3 is this code. Okay, and then I would copy that code, take it to my edit copy of the user guide, and paste that code right in here. And that will link the pages. There's a continue button, and that will link the pages to the continue button. So once I've got that done, and at the end of each page, it always tells you what goes in that green highlighted area. So I don't want to copy this, though. Okay, don't copy that part. You don't need that. So what I would do, I would then take my page 3 code, and once I've gotten, again, my opportunities chosen and put in my affiliate ID for the opportunities that I've chosen, I would then take, this page and copy it into that form. And I'm basically done once I've done that little bit of editing. The videos are already embedded in here and so forth. So all I would do is go down here, and having completed these steps, make sure you get all the code. Some of the code may overrun onto another page. So make sure you've got all the code when you copy these. And all I'm going to do is copy this once again. And I'm going to edit this page. Go to this headline text area, just, like we've been doing. I've already got everything else pretty much done with this page. So, and then I'm going to just copy and paste this code in here, update, and then get down and always make sure you update the settings for your page so that you save them. And then I'm going to click View Your Splash Page. And there we go. And if I've done this correctly, I would scroll down here, and this Continue button should link to page number 4. And there we go. And that's basically how you're going to walk your prospect through the system. And this is basically designed to give you everything you need to build an online business and generate multiple streams of income. And you have almost an unlimited number of things that you can offer your prospects and customers. We're going to get into that later in the video, particularly where it involves the SFI online store and the Sell Health online store. We'll get into promoting those and how to use those promotional materials as well. But that's how you build your opportunity pages. And in the next video, we're going to show you how your opportunities pages link to your autoresponder messages. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.